Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to this best practice discussion. I'm going to be looking at the consumable purchasing process in SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud. The best practice code is BNX, and we'll talk through the process from end to end to show you how it looks, how it works. Basically, the steps that we will follow, we're not going to do purchase recs, we're going to look at purchase orders, a goods receipt and an invoice, just to take you through the standard process. And then also we will be looking at a workflow example how the workflow actually fits together, what you'll see. And then lastly, I want to create just a purchase order with a multiple account assignment to show you how that works and what you can do there. Right, so let's jump back to my home. Firstly, I want to start off by creating a purchase order. And the app we're going to use for this is the Manage Purchase Order app. We're going to select the Create option, and it will take it into the screen to actually go and create your purchase order. The PO, the standard PO NB is selected. You'll see there's two PO types. Document types for now, I'm going to work with this currency ZAR. I'm going to select a supplier. I'm also going to select the purchasing group. You can also just click on it on the field. It will give you the options available. There's the purchase or company code. So we can now move down to the item section. So for now, I want to add of a supply item based on a material group that we just populating in the item section. So if you go in here, you'll see what we have here. We have to populate the material group for non-stock. In here, we're just gonna say office supplies for now. Oh, sorry, that should be in the short text. Alright, then we need a quantity of 100 eaches, and in the pricing we will say each is 100 ZAR. There's still some options or some errors here that we have to go and populate. That's why we drill down then. For now, we're going to select account assignment K for cost center. This is a cost center purchase. We're going to select our 6410 plant. Right, and then what we need now is we need a GL account that we have to specify, and also the cost center that's going to be used in this case. Okay, so that's the information we populate basically. It's a standard item category that we're looking at: office supplies, material group, plant quantity, the normal information that we need. And now we can just place the order. Okay, so for now, this is our order number 21, that we're going to use to proceed with our process. Okay, so let's move on to the next step. Before we continue, you can actually use this Monitor Purchase Order Items app to monitor order number 21 that we're looking for. For now, we are looking this the whole list. Let's look at the table view, and again it gives you all the options here to select what you want to look at. There's the order statuses, delivery statuses. In here you've got the order number, material and supply details, schedule line dates, order quantity to be delivered, and the value. So for now, here's order number 21. And you can see we're still expecting the 100 to be delivered, the 100 inches. So let's move into the goods receipt step then. We'll be posting the goods receipt, and we select this app. For now, we are looking for purchase order number 21, which is this one. There we go. And the PO information is pulled in from the purchase order document. You can put in a delivery note number if you want to do that. Printing, you can select your individual slip. For now, we have the PO number. Now there's the offer supplies. And for now, what we are saying is let's go into the details. There's the delivered quantity in inches is 100. You can also put some short text in here, and then the goods recipient name. Alright, and you can apply that. You can add some attachments if you want to do that. If you're happy with the document, you can just post your goods receipt. And then there's your material document number 33. Okay, so that completes the goods receipt step. We can now move forward and we go into where we create the supplier invoice. We go back to the step, we say create supplier invoice. So in this case, we want to reference our purchase order. For now, we're going to select the invoice date, which is the 22nd, the posting date, the invoicing party. For now, I think we used number 6402. You can put in your reference number for this invoice. For now, we're going to select the purchase order option as a reference document, and we are looking for order number 21, which is this one, and the relevant information will be pulled in. You will see there's the balance that's missing that we have to capture in here, the 11,500, and we check. All seems good for this posting. We have all the information in here. You can click on the tax section for the tax details, and you can simulate it to see what the simulation does. It will give you a breakdown of the GL accounts, and when you're happy with that, you can just post. Okay, and there's your supplier invoice, which you can click on, and it will give you a layout of what the invoice will look like. Here we go, and then let's go back to our main screen. Right, so that was the whole process: purchase order, goods receipt, invoice, the standard process that everybody knows, that everybody's used to, which is used by a lot of companies. I just want to show you the document flow quickly. If we go to the purchase order again, and we go into order number 21, which we just created, then you will see, if you go into the item details, the document flow is also updated. So when you have completed your process, go to process flow, there's your purchase order, goods receipt, and your invoice. Right. Okay, let's continue. I want to now show you how the workflow actually functions. We want to create a purchase order in the Manage Purchase Order app, but in this case, we're going to select a different purchase order type, we're going to select ZPO. We're going to go for currency ZAR. Our supplier is number 6402. We select the purchase group. Alright, that's it for the general information. In the items, again we select the material group, and this is just for office supplies. Okay, and then we select our plant, which we want to work for. We're saying it's just the quantity of 10 each, and then okay, we enter that. We're going to add a cost center again in the account assignment section. We add cost center. Right, so this is the screen that I wanted to get to. Yeah, so we can just enter the cost center again, apply, and that should do it for now. Now if you order, the workflow should kick off, and we can go to the approval details. You will see there's the workflow that was activated, and the relevant person will now receive the workflow item to approve. Okay, so you'll see there's a notification that came in that actually wants me to approve this purchase order. So I just click on the notification, and again, this all the information is, if you select the purchase order, there's all the info on the purchase order, so the reviewer and the approver can work through this and look at all the details, all the items, and so on. There's the supplier information, partner information, etc. So the options we have at the bottom is to approve, to reject, to show us the log, if there is a log, then show the details. You can if you claim it, you basically pause the release, or you can release it again just to make it active. You can forward or suspend. In this case, I'm just gonna approve with a note. That's this. I'm happy with this purchase order, and submit, and the approval will go through. Okay, and then lastly, I want to show you how to add multiple account assignments with a distribution, a percentage distribution. If you want to do that, we can look at the purchase order that we just released, number 22. If you go into the details, and we say we want to edit this document, and we go to the item details, you will see that the account assignment details, you can actually distribute this and say, I want to split this between two cost centers, for instance. In this case, these are the two cost centers. You have to add your GL account. So for now, I'm going to say this cost center will have 80%. We apply, and we just go back, and with the other one we say it's a 20%. So it's a 80-20 split between these cost centers basically, and that's how you can do it. Okay, so that's how you split the distribution by cost center. You can apply and just place the order again. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it was helpful. Please like and subscribe.